welcome to the Good Times We Share. Today we are going to be making apple muffins. We hope you will enjoy this recipe as much as we did. And for all your ingredients, please check the description down below where everything is stated clearly. If you get to like this video, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, as that helps our channel grow. So to get right into it, the first step is we're going to mix our dry ingredients. So 1 1/4 cup of flour, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/8 of a teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So we're just going to sieve this together. As you would notice, there will be some lumps of baking soda left. Just help them through the sieve in this way. And then we're just going to mix everything together with a whisk. Setting this aside, we go to our wet ingredients: 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 1 large egg, removing any shells that could be in there, 1/2 cup of milk, and 1/3 of a cup of vegetable oil. So these are our wet ingredients. We're just going to whisk everything together until our sugar almost starts to melt. So then we're going to set this aside. You're going to get 2 large apples. I prefer using red apples for my recipe. You can try with green apples. I'm not so sure how that will be, but I think it will be fine. So just peeling our apples and removing the hard center that has the seeds. We are then going to grate our apples. You can either cut them into small cubes if you like having some chunks of apple, or you can grate them if you do not want to really taste what's apple and what's not. So for this recipe, we're going with the grating option. So grating our apples, we're then going to start mixing everything: our dry ingredients, wet ingredients, and the apples. So putting our dry ingredients into the wet ingredients, we're then just going to mix this gently. Mix it a little bit, and then we're going to put in our apples and then finish mixing everything together. As you can see, my apples are already turning brown. They have a tendency of doing this. That's why I prepare them at the end. So at this point, our mix is ready. We're just going to put it into our baking tin. I was using a spoon too big, so I started messing things up. But when I got something small, the job was done perfectly. So we are then going to pop this into the oven at 150 degrees Celsius for 25 minutes. But if you want to maybe tweak up the look of your muffins, you can do this flour, sugar, cinnamon, and butter mix just to make a crunchy layer on top of your muffins. So you can just mix them in this way, and using the rubbing method, you come up with this crumbly mix. So just putting a small layer on top. This does not add any value to the taste of your muffins, so I would recommend you put a really small layer. Or if you're trying this recipe for the first time, try it on a few, and then if you get to like it, my husband doesn't, then you can do it again. So baking this for 25 minutes, this is what they get to look like. They taste really great, they smell amazing, and I hope you're going to enjoy this recipe. So please don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like this video. Buon appetito a tutti. Until next time, it's bye-bye.